Hey, it's Tristan from Team Sphere, and today we're going to do a video review of the AU3G AUG version 3. Before we even get started, I'm on my Joy X2, not good camera quality, I don't have good lighting quality either. I'm doing this by myself. Sorry if I'm too close to the camera or loud, if I can't hear me. And my TV radio's in the background too, so that shouldn't be too bad. I'm not turning it down, but here it is, the box itself. Let you pan this for a few seconds. And the side right here, it's giving you everything I can about the box itself. And then you want about 430 FPS using 0.20, so about 480 using 0.12s. That's what uses like a maximum velocity scale for me. Then we're going to take it off, and this is not an unboxing. I've shot this gun a few times. I didn't have my adjustments and stuff. Here's what you'll see. And if you can't hardly see the gun because it's solid black and I have crappy camera quality and the lighting. Manual. This manual that's in front is the manual to this gun right here. And there's another manual to another model of the AUG, the civilian model, which has low FPS, and then you get a pink sheet which has like you are 18 years old, you say you are, whatever, and a sheet from Air Rattle that says how to maintain your gun, and there's a paper I put in there. This is from Air Rattle, airrattle.com. You pay like $220 for it. I think I've seen it for like $220 or $215 on the Airsoft Mega Store, so not too bad. It's pretty good. We're gonna start with piece by piece. Trickle charger. It's a little different than your standard ones. You can see it. I'm gonna actually hold on for a second. I'm gonna pull up my blinds. So I have no camera lighting quality whatsoever. It'll fall, I swear. It helps a little bit, but trigger charger. It's a little different. It's a lot smaller and a lot lighter, and this little light right here. I haven't even plugged it in yet because I don't use turbo chargers at all. I have a smart charger right here, a universal charger with different connectors, and there's a 1.0 amp and 2.0 amp. And it tells you when it's full and it stops charging, just to not overcharge it. For 6 to 12 volt NIMH NICD battery pack. So invest in one of them very quickly. That would be the best thing to ever buy. I wouldn't use a trickle charger at all. Here's the battery itself. It's an 1100 milliamp, 1.2 volt in each little battery cell, so it's about 8.4 volts. It ain't very big. See right here. I'm not even sure what you call it. This kind of connector, so I'm not even gonna get into that. If you know what it is, tell me. Pack of 0.20 BBs. See right there. They look pretty decent. I haven't even opened them yet because I don't use them. So I'm gonna throw them back in there. There's the gun itself. I'm about to take the gun out. Give me a second. Oh, and there's the unjamming rod in the very back. Long enough to get to the very back of the gun. I hope you can see that gun. It's kind of against a black, kinda, so I might just pick it up and do it, but not much choice because my phone's on charger because of a very crappy battery life. Okay, here's the gun. You start from the front and back. You say what's plastic, what's metal. Plastic, just regular plastic, not ABS, and the barrel starts right about there. It's metal. Metal, 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 metal. You see the little gun slings right here, one on the front, one on the back. Sorry about the lighting quality, it's not very good. Metal, top rail's metal, under it's ABS. Metal, ABS. And there's electric tape I put on there just for looks and grip. ABS, metal, safety. ABS all the way back, and there's metal internals. Plastic, I don't think you call that ABS, it's plastic. There's a little piece under this electric tape right here. If you can see the electric tape under that is how you take it, disassemble it all. Now we're going to start with the pros and cons. Pros, it's metal and ABS. That's pretty darn good. I would want something with full metal, but then again, If it was full metal, it would be very, very heavy. Another pro about it is a high FPS, 480 with .12s, 430 with .2s. It's very accurate because it's bullpup design. When the bullpup means the action's behind the trigger, makes it more accurate in terms of not being such a long package. Adjustable pop-up, which you can pull this all the way back and it opens this up right here and you can adjust it. It's pretty fine-tuned. How the safety works. I'm about to drop my daggum gun. How the safety works, you see it right here. You push it out this way. If I can get it to those, so I'll drop my gun. Fire. Safety. There's no select fire. All you do is pull it halfway for semi and put it all the way for fully auto. It's got a decent rate of fire. I mean, it's not 1,000 like it says or 1,200. I'd say about 800. So that ain't too bad. You don't want too high rate of fire. Because if it was, you'd burn your motor up pretty quick. Another pro is full metal internals. Another pro I'm about to show you is on newer guns. I'm not sure how new they have to be, but here's the battery thing right here. There's a little plastic covers it. Here's the MOSFET chip. That's something that's on newer guns, and that's a definite pro because it has a small battery and it lasts a pretty good while. I think another pro is the gunslings. Because most airsoft guns I get don't have gunslings. I only have one freaking gunsling, and then the no other ones, which really ticks me off. So when this one had two, I was like, oh heck yeah. Sorry if it kind of looks too up close. Like I said, I got my droid. This freaking charger. And another pro is the rail system. It's full metal, and just the rail system itself. You can put grip, grenade launcher, lasers, sights. I got a reflex up there. Actually, where'd that go? Give me a second. I'll show you what it don't come in the iron sights, so get some kind of sights like a reflex or just something. This is what I got. I got a CP reflex from Walmart, $35, and it's pretty good. Yeah, it is from Walmart, but it's pretty decent. It's got 5 adjustments, like how bright the light is in red, green. You adjust that. You adjust the laser itself. It's pretty good. I put that on top, and then I got a grip I got from my friend for a while, and it's pretty good. If you want one grip like this, go on Airsoft Mega Store or Air out of there. I won for like $15. Yeah, I hope you can hear this. So I put my grip on there. Okay, we're gonna start with the cons. Cons. This piece right here, the actual spring inside and stuff feels kind of flimsy, not too well put together, so I don't use it too much. But I've seen most of the guns with that kind of hop-up setting. That is the most flimsy part. Another flimsy part, this back sling right here, it's sturdy, but it feels like it's going to come out eventually, so be careful. How easy is this to assemble? This is a pro and a con. It's like halfway. A pro for it is how easy it's assemble. You pull this pin out, which is a safety, and you pull this one right here, which has electric tape over it. Then we go in the con. I almost lost this piece right there that's covered in electric tape, and why I put that over there is because I might be in the middle of war and push it out, and my whole gun falls apart, and then I'm screwed because I can't find that one piece. So that's a kind of a con. So I put some tape over it, but now it's fine. Another con to me is how friggin' heavy. It's like a good 10 pounds with the battery and the BBs in it, and plus my reflex and grip that's going to add up. So it's about 10 pounds, and that gets a little heavy. That is pretty realistic if you want to more extra realistic, but that's a con to me. No iron sights. I guess that could be a con, but then again, I heard that they were kind of crappy on the older models. Here's another thing you pull down. You pull that all the way down. You can just some of the front. Another con. I'm not sure if it was just my gun, and I just dropped. Is it still going? Yeah, it's still going. Sorry. My cameraman. Here's the back side. One con. You see this little piece right here? This is the gas release on like a real gun, so they make it extra realistic, and you might not be able to see that very good. But if you can see like little white spots around there. When we were shooting it, this thing was already kind of loose when we first opened it. Then we started putting on auto, and this piece fell out. And then this little tiny black metal piece that holds this little front of the barrel in, pretty much just covering over there, the actual internal barrel, falls out, and you can take it out. So me and my friend Dustin, you know who he is, we glued this with some E6000, very, very high quality stuff. That stuff is in there. It's not moving at all. But I'm not sure if it was just my gun, like a manufacturer, or just specifically my gun. But that's kind of a con to me, because that happened to mine. See, right here. That's where the piece came out. Or almost came out. Almost couldn't get it in. Another con, but this kind of applies to airsoft in general. Every airsoft gun I find, it always has some kind of flaw to it. You know, I can't just find like a really high quality. Well, this actually is pretty high quality. But I can't just find an airsoft gun that they don't try to make it cheap as possible. Why not try to make something good as possible and sell it for what it's worth instead of giving you something that's going to break eventually? Not saying this will, but it might eventually. But that's just in general. It's kind of hard to find good airsoft guns, but this one's pretty decent. Another con, which is kind of a big one. Well, I guess it could be a big one, but I guess the MOSFET covers up for it, is the battery space. If you probably didn't see it, it has very limited battery space because of this MOSFET. And the AUG itself already has limited battery space. It goes in there probably 3 inches at the most, and you can't push that down no farther. So, for you to put a bigger battery, you really couldn't. You'd have to use the battery you had that come with it, or buy one exactly like it. So it's not very, that's bad. But my battery's never died on me during the war, so that's why I think the MOSFET covers up for it. And if you just buy an extra battery, a good high quality one, you should be good and not have too much problems. Don't ever use .12s in a high quality gun like this. I use .2s right now, but I've got .25s too, so only use .2s and up. We're about to go shoot it. I think it's a little wet outside, and it's probably not gonna look very good outside, but we're gonna shoot it. And I'm gonna get my battery, so give me a second. Now you put the battery in, just connect it, and then put the MOSFET on top of the battery itself. I'm gonna set it back down. You can see this, you just connect it, and then put the battery first under the MOSFET and kind of wrap the MOSFET on top of it and just fold it up and put this piece back on, and that's pretty easy. And this little rubber piece is pretty good in there, so it's not gonna fall or anything. I guess that could be another pro for it. Because the last gun I had was the G3, and that 2 plastic pieces that are holding in the stock of it, butt stock, that broke, and that held the entire battery in, so I had to put some electric tape over that. But we're about to go shoot it. Well, actually, we might not. I mean, looking at the camera. We're about to go shoot it. Only problem is, if I do go shoot it, my battery might die because I have a very crappy battery. So, I'm going to upload another video of me shooting it when my battery is actually, on my droid is actually decent. Because I did a video, like, literally 5 minutes ago, got to about not even 10 minutes, fully battery died right on me. So 5% is cut off, and that was mad. This is like the 5th freaking video I did with this crappy droid. And it's getting on my nerves. So we're going to upload another video later of me doing this. That'll be all for today. If you have any questions, comment. I'll get to them back as quick as possible. Talking on comments. If you got any questions, I think I said this in the last video, that if you live near Bonifay, like Panama City, not even Panama, if you live near Bonifay, Chipley at the most, hit us up if you want to come play, join a team. If you have your own team you want to play, just hit us up. We have a whole team, close to about 15 people, because we're getting some new people, and then we got some other people that are still questioning. And the whole team has access to this channel, so hopefully they'll review their own guns if we can mind to, or we'll review them at the next war. This is Tristan Owens at Fear. This will be all for today. Later.